What is the best premise for a cooking anime? A prestigious university where disputes are resolved through culinary duels. An interdimensional restaurant. A spaceship named Tiramisu. How about the snowy wilds of Hokkaido in the midst of a dangerous survival game, where the others may show food at its most sophisticated, a common fare taken to exotic locations? Golden Kamuy takes eating to the extreme in a whole new way. It starts at the source. Golden Kamuy may be the only cooking anime to show you the food while it's still breathing, and make no mistake, it is a cooking anime. Surviving in the wilds of Hokkaido during the cat-and-mouse search from the pieces of a treasure map, Sugimoto and Shiraishi rely on Asupa's expert Ainu survival skills for each of the meals. She hunts down a variety of animals. Asupa goes through all the motions of explanation that you'd get learning about dish preparation in your favorite competitive cooking show. She just starts way earlier by describing animals' diets, behaviors, and the variety of ways they can be caught. We're witness to deer, hare, rodents, and even more unusual prey meet their end by Asupa's traps and arrows. The enjoyment doesn't end there. You get to witness firsthand the skinning and butchering process as a Sherpa gives survival pointers to her hapless dependents. Golden Kamuy takes it a step further by even addressing the leftovers. What do you do with fur and feathers, blood and bones? The Ainu have a holistic approach to hunting and make use of much of the animal. While the meat and offal are used for food, Asupa demonstrates old methods of food preservation, turning bones into tools, and treating fur for trade. Golden Kamuy is also a fashion anime. All this before she's even started cooking, and, rest assured, Asupa knows a ton of interesting and unique recipes you're unlikely to find anywhere else. What other series might offer you fresh blood, diced brains, boiled eagle feet, or raw Y balls are all on the menu. Many parts of the animal are considered delicacies by the Ainu and are often consumed raw as they're removed from the animal. In fact, many of these valuable parts may be taken by the hunter who downed the quarry or offered as gifts to be revered by the recipient. It's the height of rudeness not to consume them. This brings us to the last and perhaps greatest part of the culinary adventure offered by Golden Kamuy. An experience that might be considered a genre of culinary horror. Sugimoto and Shiraishi are subjected to one of the most unique forms of torture in modern fiction, having to consume strange animal parts or risk angering a tiny girl they rely upon for survival. Familiar with more traditional Japanese cuisine, they are forced to go well outside their comfort zone to eat all sorts of meat that are still extremely recognizable as parts of an animal. Rather than exploding clothes, you see the faces twist into horrific masks of pain and terror as they swallow down whatever Asupa has to offer. Then, the remainder becomes more familiar dishes like grilled meat and hot pot cooked with familiar flavors like miso when Asupa allows it, but with interesting twists like using elk instead of cow. In a journey even further than farm to table, we see the life cycle of the food as each part is either consumed, sold, or turned into a tool. A truly unique culinary adventure set in the Meiji period of Japan. There also may be a subplot about a deadly hunt for a mountain of gold as well. So if normal cooking anime has you yawning or you just want to add an extra edge to your retinue of foodie shows, check out what is no doubt only the first in a new wave of cooking anime. The period piece about capturing, cutting up, and cooking animals in the wild, Golden Kamuy. Peter Fabian is an associate features editor for Crunchyroll, author of monthly Mangaka Spotlight, writer for Anime Academy, and contributor at Anime Feminist. You can follow him on Twitter at Peter Fabian.